First fish on. What do we got? Man, he hit it when it hit the water too. Check that out. Nice little bluegill. Pretty thing too. So we've actually got the wind blowing at us this morning. A lot of times when we fish here, we really have to watch that wind because I'm fishing a really light setup, like a 32nd ounce jig head, and that can make it tough casting into the wind. So having to fish pretty close up to the bank. But that was the first one on, and we're gonna let him go. Let's just put it right back over there. Oh, missed that one. He sure took the bait though. So we got a whole bunch of, and you can see it, we got a whole lot of structure right in here. And of course that makes it rough getting hung in there, but we're just casting right over in that. And them little bluegill are hungry. We just missed another one. If you'll notice though, all this wind's kicking up. We got a whole lot of weed mess in the water. So I'm not letting it sit very long to hit the bottom, because that is just going to cause us problems on our hook. There he is. Nice one. Look at that slab. Peeing all over me. Check that one out. Another nice bluegill. Pretty good size. We'll let him go. So you probably noticed I changed up a little bit. We were getting so much weeds and trash coming back on our hook that I just put on a little slip cork about, I don't know, 8 inches up from our jig head, and it seemed to work that time. Oh man. So that one just top watered my bobber. I pitched over that little log out there, and fish just tried to crush that bobber. There he is, another one. And that one's a little pumpkin seed there. He's not the bluegill we've been catching. He's still a pretty fish. Get him in the light. Right there. Yep. Let him back. Pitch out again. So in my experience, which isn't that much, but in my opinion, bluegill and panfish and whatever you want to call them, brim, they are impact strikers. And when that bait hits the water, like I said, in my experience, 9 times out of 10, that's when they're going to hit, is within seconds of it hitting the water. Your bobber will go down. I mean, yeah, I've caught fish letting it sit out there a long time, and you know, they'll eventually come hit it. But I guess when I'm fishing for bluegill, you know, fishing ultralight and fishing, you know, worms or bait, I fish fast. if it don't hit pretty quick with casting it out, I'm gonna reel in and try it again. And I may cast into the same spot several times to keep that bait dropping in front of them, but I'm not too prone to just letting it sit there. I feel like that there's a window where if they saw it hit and they were interested, they're going to run up and hit it, because they're frenzy feeders in my opinion, and something hits, they all run to check it out, and usually one of them's going to hit it first. And it seems like that if you're fishing a hole where you got a bunch in there and you just keep catching them, that you're going to catch a lot of you small ones first, then you're going to have a big one come out and hit it. And when the big ones hit, you may have used up your spot then. Now that may not be true, and you may have another opinion on it, but that's just, like I said, that's been my experience. You're going to catch some small ones, then you get a few big ones, and then, you know, it may taper down after that. But we're just going to keep hitting this spot. I know I feel like there's some more fish in there. This is some pretty dirty water out here. A lot of leaves, a lot of stuff on the bottom, so I switched out to a bobber rig to kind of hold this bait up a little bit. And we just gonna keep, whoop, there's a fish. Oh, got me hooked on that log. I believe he come off. Well, he sank a bobber, but I hooked that log out there I've been fishing, and I've got some 4-pound fluorocarbon on this rod, and it's probably not going to hold up. Nope, we broke off. We got to retie. So when I go here and retie my line, y'all check out this footage. My 4-year-old was with me the other day, and we were using this exact same bait. And when we get back, I'll show you what we're using and let the secret out of the bag. You probably already know what it is, but you might not know where we bought it at. One, I think he's itty bitty. Don't watch the poop, watch the poop. All right, look, he's just right here at the bank. Go ahead and reel him up. Fling him up, fling him up.
Hey, Paul, we caught a fish.
Here, swing him to me, son.
Look what we caught Papa on belly.
So I think this one here is a pumpkin seed. Beautiful little fish, though.
We got another one like Joe and Joe got.
And we caught him on chicken treats.
On chicken treats.
All right, gonna touch him?
Can I throw him back in the water?
You can throw him back in the water. Now, chunk him. I got the rod. Good job. That's a little bitty feller.
Hey, I chunked a fish.
Yeah. You want to go down toward the pier?
Yeah. Hey, Daddy, that fish was nice because he didn't fin me.
Get a bite? Something just moved off the bank right there. Fish, fish, come here.
Going.
Keep your rod tip up, keep your rod tip up. Feels pretty nice, whatever it was. What you got? Check that out. Flip him in, flip him in. Whoa. Okay.
Let's keep him.
So,
That's how we keep him.
unedited, there is our first catch on a chicken treat mealworm.
Daddy.
And he's not a bad size.
Hey, can we keep him?
Nice little bluegill. What do you want to do?
Keep him.
I guess we can. We'll throw him in the cooler. I don't. Swing him over. Swing him over. Swing him. Swing him. Pick him. Swing. 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 Get him over the land before he comes off.
Let's keep that one too.
Well, he's bigger than the other one. We better keep him, I guess.
Can we try to fish some more?
Son, we fished 2.5 hours. Yeah.
I'm gonna get.
Nice little bluegill.
I'm gonna go.
Whoop, whoop. No, 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 no. Let. Well, go ahead. Go ahead. And okay. Just hold on. Don't do anything with it. We're going to have to get it over the other line. Where'd that so? Oh, no, no, no. I got to open the cooler. I got to open the cooler. I got to open the cooler. And yes, that other fish is still breathing in there. All right, let me fix this. Okay. Whoop, fish, John Cohen. Breathing in. Well, I guess you did do pretty good. Swing him in, swing him in.
Let's keep this one too.
I don't know.
Can we keep him?
All right. He's a little small. Let's try to catch another big one, okay?
Maybe.
Tell Pop, take his bobber off. Is he on there? Whoop, yep, look at that rod go. Whoa. Whoa, what you got? Hold on, hold on, hold on. I think he's wrapped up. Hold on. He got you under a root. Reel on up, reel on up. He come off on a root. Let him get in that stick right there. Whoop, get closer to the bank. Get closer to the bank so you're not dragging him over the weeds. Now, swing him in.
But can we keep him?
Well, that one's better size than that last one.
Could we keep him?
Or he's the same one. Yeah, we'll keep him. You don't even hardly eat the things. I don't know why you want to keep them so bad. Whoa, good bite, John Cohen, good bite. Come on. He hammered it. What is that? Oh yeah, swing him in, swing him in, swing him in, swing him. Oh.
That's the same one.
Well, I tell you what, since we keeping them, we gonna keep them. I think the limit's 30. We got a long way to go. Lay it on the cooler if you want. Or
it's in your hand.
Yeah, that hook.
That and right there. Yeah.
Don't get one
John Cohen. Whoop.
The fish.
Yep. All right, I'll reel him if you don't want to. And get over here. Watch that ant bed. Oh, he's right here at the bank. Reel him up, reel him up, reel him up.
over. Can we keep him?
Man, yeah.
Let's do it.
He ain't too bad.
Daddy, we're getting a lot of work since we tried.
Since we tried? Yeah, Daddy don't like it when I don't try. Oh, ow, ow, ow. All right, just lay him on the ground and ease the rod down. And don't step on the rod.
That way we go.
You can let go of the rod, just don't step on the rod.
I'll try not to step on the fish.
I'm more worried about the rod than I am a fish. Swing him, swing him, swing him. Oh, that one ain't a bluegill.
What is that? A bream or what?
That's a little, looks like a little red ear.
Can we keep him?
Well, he's pretty small. Let's throw him back. I don't know. That may be, he's a little long for most of the brim. I don't know what he is. He's a little guy. All right, let's try one more and then we'll go get you something to eat, I guess. And for those of you that might be interested in real time, we've been fishing about 45 minutes. And I've just changed my first GoPro battery out. So, not much battery life on those if you're looking to get into this. Okay, what are we using to catch these fish today? You probably already figured out it was some kind of larva. In this case, it's mealworms, but we didn't buy these out of the sporting goods cooler at Walmart. These actually came from our local Tractor Supply, and they're actually sold as chicken treats. And so they're sealed in this can. As a matter of fact, it tells you to refrigerate after you open them. And those last clips you just watched with my 4-year-old out was when we opened the can. But you can see, I think, there are a lot of worms in there. And this can was $5. Now, if you go to Walmart, you're gonna buy the live ones packed in something like sawdust in a little bitty cup about half this size, and there might be 20 worms in there. I don't know how many worms exactly is in here, but I have thrown a bunch of them fishing, and I've still got probably half a can of these things. So they are dead, they're canned, but they're not dried out. They're really juicy. They go on a hook pretty well. And so I'll show you how we're fishing them. Got a bobber on, about 8 inches of line here, and I've got a 32nd ounce jig head. And what I'm gonna do is somewhere close to the head of that, around his feet here, I'm gonna run that hook, and the best we can, we're just gonna thread him down. And you'll notice here, I'm just gonna slide him up to the lead lure holder here, where you normally try to hold on your artificials. That way I get about a 1/2 inch of tail hanging off. So it's a no frills way to fish. I'm not trying to hide anything. I've just got a plain lead head here, not painted or anything. And again, we're not looking to trick any fish other than an impact striker, something that's going to hit it when it hits the water. And if it doesn't get it the first time, it's going to come back because that mealworm tastes good. And that's what we're using today. That's the secret bait that we're trying out. All right, everybody, I think that's a wrap. Done broke off a few more times. Fish seem to kind of stop biting. So, all right, so if you pay close attention in the videos, we're catching a lot of these fish out of the same area. I have walked both sides of this lake on the bank, and this is just where the fish seem to be right now. My review on these mealworms, so I got them at Tractor Supply, about $5.95, $4.95, something like that for this can. I don't know how many's in there. It says 2.75 ounces, but I've been fishing on 3 different trips with these, and I know you can't see in that can. The can's still about 1/3 of the way full, and several of them have gotten kind of mushy, so it's taken me a while to get a good one that'll stay on the hook. Using a 32nd ounce jig head for them. They go on the hook pretty well. Again, they're getting a little mushy, so it is getting harder to put them on. But my honest review on them, for $5, this is a can of bait, and you can catch fish with it. If you're just wanting to catch fish, I like night crawlers a little bit better because you can catch a wider variety of fish. The only thing I've had hit these little mealworms has been bluegill or other small brim. Good bait, cheap bait. Not your typical bait location to buy them at, but they do work. Hey, thanks everybody. I hope you enjoyed the video, and like always, we'll catch you next time right here on the J Line.